everybody. Meteorologist AJ Colby here in the Weather Center. Happy Thursday, everybody. January 23rd, 2025. Glad you're here. A lot of clouds around today, even a few snowflakes flying around, but we've got details on a forecast or in a forecast that shows actually a little warmer temperatures. I know it seems like science fiction, but what we have in store at least is not quite as nippy as it has been. First things first, as we like to do, forecast first. And we'll start off with a weekend. Here we go. Check it out. Saturday, there is going to be a little bit more of a breeze. There will be flurries around with a minor weather system. We'll detail the systems more so in the full forecast here momentarily. But just a few flurries, maybe an inch or less. Any accumulation would be light. 28 on Sunday, a bit of a come down behind the weather system. But how about that? We might actually hit freezing or break it on Monday, albeit a kind of a Pyrrhic victory, if you will, with temperatures at 32. But the winds are really going to cruise in, may gust close to 40 miles an hour. But there'll be a good deal of sunshine. So trade-offs all over the place, I suppose. We're looking at a 32 on Tuesday as well, and perhaps a few flurries flying around. Overnight low temperatures mid-20s Monday night, Tuesday night down to 20. The coldest overnight low in that extended outlook appears to be Sunday night with an overnight low of 17 degrees. All right, here's a look at Fairport Harbor. And boy, there's a good deal of cloud cover, and yeah, even some snowflakes. You can see the flakes flying in the foreground there, especially cast against that blue umbrella there on the lanai over at Fairport Harbor. So there are some snowflakes flying even as we speak. We will look now at radar, and this is light snow coming through. Now, as the cold front itself comes through, we can actually fill in the snow a little bit more, and we may get a burst of snow out of the cold front as it's on its way in, just moving past the Lake Erie archipelago right now and arcing back toward Tiffin. Snow out ahead of the system, and there might be some light snow going on right now over parts of Bay Village, Lakewood, Westlake, and heading toward downtown Cleveland proper. That might perhaps impact our evening commute just a little bit. But a lot of folks are well on their way into the commute. So as of right now, it doesn't look like any big deal. And I want to say those are not famous last words. That's never good when that happens. Okay, let's have a look at our light snow expected tonight. And this courtesy of the fine folk at the National Weather Service in Cleveland who put this graphic together, and it really tells the story. 1 to 2 inches, generally speaking, basically from in and around I-77 and 71 into Medina County on east, and especially I-90 may even have upwards of 3 or 4 inches over the high ground east of the city. That includes over Geauga County and perhaps near Chardon and Little Mountain. And then as you work your way up in Ashtabula and into northwest PA, the highest snowfall will be in that neck of the woods where 3 or 4 inches of snow could fall. But you could see a couple of hot spots there indicated by the National Weather Service in Cleveland. Thank you, NWS Cleveland. Let's have a look now from up above, looking down toward the surface, and our pasty film of cloud cover may have seen a little glint of sun this morning, but those clouds filtered or filled in pretty fast all across the Buckeye State. Will widen the view to encompass the Ohio Valley down into the bluegrass state of Kentucky, over to Illinois and Indiana, where there was quite a good deal of sunshine today. Meantime, lake effect cloud cover and snow noted downwind of the lakes. But Lake Erie is about 2/3 covered now, probably over 80%, maybe 3/4 covered. So there's a good part of Lake Erie which will have an ice inhibitor to the moisture supply for lake effect. That's also something that will be factored into any future forecasts, while While that ice remains on Lake Erie, it does impact snow amounts, that's for sure, and can at times throw some of those computer models for a loop, especially if they're not factoring in the ice cover out on the lakes. Meantime, a wider view of the situation, nothing in terms of major weather systems from the Gulf all the way up the East Coast, no issues there. We'll show you the light snowfall on radar from uh, downwind Lake Superior over to Lake Michigan and the southern or lower peninsula of Michigan also picking up some light snow, swinging up toward Buffalo and where our weak frontal boundary is located. Let's check the maps, see where these fronts are located. We're plotting a cold front now, pushing through the Buckeye State, connected to low pressure, which is headed toward the St. Lawrence Seaway there. And we'll show you overnight how perhaps some lake enhanced precipitation kicks in, could last into tomorrow morning. And that's why those 2 to 3 inch amounts are projected up into Lake Geauga and Ashtabula counties through the overnight and into tomorrow. That will impact your travel just a bit, especially if road crews can't keep up with it. But it should be uh, light enough where the road crews will be able to keep up with even the lake effect. And then tomorrow afternoon, high pressure noses in a little bit, and that should gradually end any leftover lingering snowflakes. Tomorrow night, still looking good. No problems weather-wise for Friday night. Into Saturday morning, we've got an approaching warm front that moves through, start to kick up our winds too a little bit out of the southwest. And eventually a cold front swings through on Saturday night into Sunday that may activate a little lake effect snow. So you're getting an early look at the forecast there because I accidentally skipped the, let's see if we can go back to it. Well, maybe not. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Let's move back if we can. Possibility that we can move back. Hey, there's the map. And doing my own graphics sometimes gets interesting. Nothing like a little live technical issue. You can see as the snow comes through tonight, the break in the action through Saturday afternoon, where there's a very weak weather system that may bring in some light snow. You can see that it's our futurecast radar. Now we check our forecast for tonight. Snow showers are likely. Local coatings up to 3-inch amounts in the snow belt, especially high ground east of the city. Primary snow belt 12, the overnight low. Pretty good probability of snow. Sundown tonight 5:33, so in just about an hour from now. West wind at 5 to 10. And then for tomorrow, our Friday forecast, mostly cloudy and cold, a lingering snow shower, light snow or flurry will be ending by the afternoon. Tomorrow's high, a double deuce, 22. Probability of precip only at 20 to 30%. West winds pretty light, 5 to 10. Check it out. Here's a look at the extended one more time. Breezy with flurries on Saturday near 30. Mostly cloudy Sunday, 28. I don't know. I guess Sunday might be the pick of the 2 weekend days. Overnight low 17. Monday, windy with mostly sunny skies, 32. That'll seem downright balmy. Flurries are possible on Tuesday as temperatures top out close to freezing once again with overnight lows right around 20 degrees. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope you have a very great and safe night tonight from the AJ Colby Weather Center. I am meteorologist AJ Colby. Have a great night, everybody.